Well, that's just the most pleasant little face to see right before you get started. Hello there, everybody. Subordinate Nightmare, and welcome back to Irae Amantes Amentes in the Tale Die Morgendamerung. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of that to hell and back. But anyway, we got a little bit into learning both Schreiber and Kaziklu Bey, or rather, Wilhelm's backstories. At least a little bit about them. And I rose a bit of a question concerning the details about Schreiber. And first off, thank you guys very much for not spoiling and kind of clarifying that it is explained later on. So thank you very much for not necessarily denying what I said or clarifying what I said. Thank you guys very much for avoiding any spoilers and stuff like that. I, honest to goodness, really appreciate that. But at least it's going to be messed up, I can already guess, because this is DS Irae. There's going to be something really, really messed up, and especially considering it concerns Schreiber. Good. Just what I wanted. Delightfully demented thing. Just what the doctor ordered. Now then, let's just get back to this. I wonder who Beatrice is with right now. I have to imagine it has to be with Kai, I think. But she says lieutenant, so... Oh! I asked for an Eleanor before she got the scar, and my prayers were answered. Holy, wow! I mean, aside from the hair color, I can barely recognize her. The subordinate's idle grumble got nothing but a cold glare from her commanding officer. The woman's eyes, combined with the height that easily placed her above the average man, gave her an aura of sharp strictness. Her visage was, without a doubt, within the range of beautiful, although there wasn't a hint of gentleness or tenderness in her expression. Most people facing her would surely be rendered meek by a single glance. Oh yeah, she does have that. She seems to have that ability. However, the younger subordinate was clearly too carefree to react like that. The superior's chilling gaze only made her look puzzled in a slightly silly manner. The way she rolled her wide-open eyes combined with her dainty figure made her give off a somewhat squirrel-like impression. I guess that's one way to put it. And considering the little interaction that I did get with Eleanor and Beatrice, I was really, curious to see how they were, like, from the way that Beatrice says she looked up to her, I was always wondering, like, how Eleanor is, and DS Irae, you just give me what I ask for.
はあ、それは確かに怠け癖があるのは認めますけど、的外れっていうのは一体。
国防を司る軍の要職にある者がこともあろうに汚れた色ごとで死にかけるなど銃殺者の無様だろう。貴様も有限とで軍の何たるかを叩き込まれたはずだ。同胞の不始末は
連帯責任です。
Oh boy, everybody's favorite little thing, collective responsibility.
であるなら私たちには関係ないなどというのは寝言でありざれ言だ。軍の末席を汚す者として対岸の火事にはできんだろう。我々が至らぬから将軍殿のバカを事前に諌めることができなかったとも言える。
でも私たちは将軍と部署が違いますし、お会いしたこともないのに諌めるも何も。
She raises a fair point.
なんだ
いえいえ、なんでもないです。今日も10行ったらお綺麗で、このまま社交界に出れば殿方たちの熱い視線を一心に集めること間違いなしですよ。はいで、それはさておき、今回のことはおっしゃるように軍の一部ですから、上はもみ消す方向で動いていると思うんですよ。
Oh, no doubt.
なので下手につっつくのは危ないんじゃないですかね。ゲシュタポ長官閣下殿は噂じゃ鉄と氷でできてるようなお方だって私常々聞いていますし。
私もそう聞いている。
だったら
付け加えて非常に聡明かつ実際的なお方だと思う。それならば問題あるまい。きっと我々の意を組んでください。
Well, there's something I never thought I'd see. What looks like a genuine smile.
はあ、周囲のそのみなぎる自信は本当にどこから来るんですかね。ともかくそこまでおっしゃるなら逃げずにお供しますけど、 そろそろ教えてくれませんか？一体どこに行く気なんです？
レーベンスボルンだ。
Lebensborn. The superior resumed her walk while the girl tilted her head in confusion.
レーベンスボルンっていうとあれですよね。3年前のオリンピックの時にできたっていう。
早い話牧場だな。優秀な男の子種を欲して恥を知らんメス犬どもが群がるバビロン。言ってしまえば立場の逆転した召喚に過ぎん。
なんかすごい毒吐いてますけど、あれはあれでちゃんとした意味があると思いますよ。
You mean there's a proper meaning for a breeding pit?
戦争の弊害として異民族の血が混じりやすいっていうのがありますからね。私はあんまり気にしませんけど、血統を重んじる思想は慣れ親しんだものじゃないですか。獣医の家も私の家もそういうものだし、子供の頃から散々パラ言われてきたことでしょ。誇りある血と家名を汚すなとかなんとかって。
無論騎士の血統を守り維持することに嫌はない。私が気に入らんのはそれを買おうとする浅ましさだ。誇りとはなキルヒアイゼン。受け継ぎ育み伝えるもので、よそからもらったりまして売り買いするものでは断じてない。許せんのだよ、そういった厚顔無知、国家を腐らすやつばらがな。
なるほど、確かに一理あります。大概の女性が政略結婚なんかごめんこむりたいと思っているのに、自分で玉残しを選べるとなればよだれを垂らして尻尾を振ると。確かに浅ましいですね。ダブルスタンダードです。
わけのわからん英語まがいの言葉を使うな。
失礼。でもまあそういうのを可愛いと思うのが殿方というものですから、結局うまいこと世は回るんですよ。いやー、私と注意はこれじゃあ結婚できませんね。
I'm sorry, that fucking shit-eating grin.
で、なんでレーベンスボルンに行くんです？
Good question. The superior responded with a sigh. She knew full well that telling the subordinate off was a complete waste of breath. However, for some reason, be it her character or an unexpected amount of trust for the girl, she still treated her with integrity.
一人知り合いがいてな。蛇の道は蛇だ。陰媒のことは陰媒に聞くのがいい。
Oh.
へえ。
なんだ。
いえ、つまり注意はお友達が先に結婚するので悔しいだ。
God damn it, Beatrice, you're gonna get yourself killed. The woman punished the impudent girl with a fist to the head. Though she did hold back, the difference in their builds made the blow quite painful. She looked down on the teary-eyed subordinate, menacing her with a low voice.
ゲスの勘繰りだ。友人などではない。
そうですよね。注意と友達になれる人なんて私くらいしか。
抜かせばか者。貴様など庭で放し飼いにしている犬に過ぎん。積み乗るな。
Well, to be fair, a dog running around a backyard without a leash still implies that you trust the dog enough not to run away, so there's a little bit of trust there, technically.
ワン。
You didn't have to freaking go with the dog! Never mind. Never mind.
ほら、早く行きましょう。
No, Beatrice, just keep being you. Never mind. The girl walked forwards with a joyous smile on her face, paying no mind to her superior's awful grimace. The woman wanted to say something, but all that came out was another sigh. They were like sisters who, despite being completely different, had to find balance between them. They certainly seem balanced in this timeline. And so...
入るぞ。久しぶりだな、ブレンナー。少し痩せたか。
Ooh, past Brenner now? The first words that left her lips as she came inside was a greeting one would give to an old acquaintance. The woman that responded with a natural, gentle smile was yet again someone in complete contrast to Eleanor.
あなたこそ
Oh!
一段と剣のある顔つきになったわね、エレオノーレ。相変わらず疲れる生き方をしているみたいだけど。
Holy fuck, I barely recognize you except for the beauty mark under your eye.
ドイツ女子青年同盟創立時からの幹部候補生様が今さら私に何の用？まさか同期のよしみで 婚約のお祝いに駆けつけてくれたわけでもないでしょ。
当然だ。
After the blunt response, Eleanor dropped a bundle of documents on the desk.
貴様に聞きたいことがある。こたびの一件、正確な場所はわかるか？
なぜ私に？
貴様らには横のつながりがあるだろう。未来の夫の行情を調べ上げ共有し、捨てられぬように予防線を張り巡らす。女というのはそういったコス辛い計算の生き物だ。
あなただって女でしょうに。
True. Very true.
それについて議論するつもりはない。知っているのか知らないのか、協力するのかしないのか。
Her voice was pressurizing, and all of her mannerisms showed blatant hostility. It almost seemed as though she was wordlessly stressing she hated the woman. Sorry, I had a stroke there. As if used to such treatment, the other woman did nothing but smile wryly. Eventually, the subordinate of the crimson-haired first lieutenant timidly came between them.
注意。いきなりそんな喧嘩越しじゃ通る話も通らないっていうか。
あら、可愛らしいお嬢さんね。あなたの部下なの？
いや、こいつは。
私はベアトリス・バルトルド・フォン・キルヒアイゼン中尉であります。この度ユーゲントを卒業し、ビッテンベルグ中尉のもとに配属されました。青春ど真ん中の戦乙女です。
とりあえずこれのことは気にするな。ユーゲントの首席卒業生は少尉に任官するのが通例だが、この低たらくだからな。
首席？そう、優秀なのね、お嬢さん。
Again, that was an accident.
はい、父上と母上も喜んでくれてるんですよ。
キルヒアイゼン。
何です？
黙れ。
イヤボール。
Yeah, well. Somebody in the comments, please translate, please.
それでブレんな。おい貴様、何を笑っている？
Jesus Christ, those eyes! Thinking she was being made fun of, Eleanor roughened her tone, but all Lisa did in response was lightly wave her hand to calm the soldier woman down and put on an even more brilliant smile, as if to bless her old acquaintance.
いや、ごめんなさい。あなたも何かと大変なようで羨ましいわ。
How so?
で、さっきの話だけど、確かに知っているといえば知ってるわね。なぜならここ、どちらかといえばお客は女性の方だから。
Oh, wait a minute. I literally just got what she said. Just fucking clicked in my head. My bad.
わからないかしら。つまり。
Right before she spoke, Beatrice realized the meaning of the expression and began to visibly panic.
じゃあこれって要するに。
はあ、なるほど。ガテンが言った。ますますもってここは堕落婦女子の巣窟だな。まさかとは思うが貴様。
誤解しないで。ここには過去の過ちを悔いている子も多いのよ。私はただ彼女たちの悩みを聞いてあげているだけ。
懺悔すれば許された気になる。クズの駆け込み寺というわけか。ふん、お似合いだよブレンナ。貴様、男に捨てられたら二層にでもなればいい。
Huh. Well, now I know why she's a nun.
考えておくわ。それでエレオノーレ、あなたは一体どうするの？レーベンスボルンを告発してゲットオークリンでもする気かしら？
そうしてもいいが、より賢明な判断をしてやろう。貴様とて花からそれを条件にメス犬どもの罪を不問に付させようという腹だろう。まあ痛めつけても口を割る玉ではないし、曲がりなりにも政府高官の婚約者だ。腹立たしいが丁重に扱うしかあるまい。
そう、ありがとう。だったら
案内しろ。今すぐにだ。
Oh boy.
わかったわ。聞いた話だと今夜そこにはゲシュタポが向かったらしいし。
Oh boy. Eleanor grimaced and nodded at the revelation. It seemed like volatile information reached Lisa even faster than she expected.
また面倒な。だが考えようによっては渡りに船か。
注意。
なんだ。
その彼女も連れて行くんですか？危ないですよ。
ああ、貴様はこいつがどういうやつか知らんからな。引っ張っていかんと平気で嘘を教えかねんのさ。ちょうどいい機会だ、キルヒアイゼ。貴様に人生の真理を享受してやる。
なんでしょう。
Eleanor looked at Lisa and Beatrice before puffing out her chest and making a claim as if she didn't belong to the same group of people herself.
女は信用するな。
Oh boy.
ではこの度、
Oh!
ドイツ古代遺産継承局ウォルフラム・フォン・ジーバス局長の名代として参られたあなたに九段のものをお渡しします。東方正教会第17管区司祭バレリアン・トリファー。あなたとあなたの行く道に幸と祝福のあらんことを。エイメン。
Alright. Show him to me. Show me Valerian Trifa? Did he just remove the N whenever he became...
エイメン。
The cathedral echoed a woman's solemn worship. However, at the very next moment, her shoulders slightly trembled as she began to laugh.
いやごめんなさい。どうにも私ダメなのよね、こういうの。なんだかこう神妙な顔でかしこまってるとおかしくなっちゃうっていうか。お葬式とかそういう時思わず笑っちゃう癖があるのよ。
But, are you telling me she reverse aged? Because in the past she's an adult woman, but in the present, she's a school. I'm sorry, I'm just having to. My brain is having a bit of a moment, just trying to. Okay, let's just go forward. Her expression as she cackled was downright improved. Coupled with the clothing that emphasized her sensual body, her behavior could easily be registered as heretical.
でもありがとうね、神父様。無理言ってこんな大事なものをお譲りいただいちゃうなんてさ。
Also, the fuck, you have a monocle? Why didn't you take that with you into the future? You would have looked dandy as all hell.
いえ、以前ならばいざ知らず、今のアーネンエルベ局は SS に吸収されたわけですから。ひいてはそれが国家のためとなるのでしたら、我々としてもお断りする理由はありません。
And now we have past Trifa. Damn. You look dead. The priest, despite his role, said nothing about her blasphemy. On one hand, he could be described as an honorable saint, but on the other, he was just a lowly-looking man with no aura of authority around him. He was great as a listener, but the meekness of his presence made him seem more than a bit unfit to talk down on people. He appeared to possess absolutely no vigor. The woman, playing around with the bottle in her hands, threw a sideways glance at the priest's weak smile and asked him a question.
そんなもん？でもこれもらっといて悪いけど、本当に本物なのかな？
おそらくはコンスタンチノープルの総員に代々隠匿されてきた秘宝だと伺っております。ブラド・ドラクル公、その人の血液、すでに結晶化した粉ではありますがね。
Count Vlad Dracula. I thought his name was Vlad Tepes. Might be getting my terminology mixed up here.
闇の賜物カジクルベイか。じゃあこれを飲んだら吸血鬼になれるのかしらね。どう思う？
Huh.
さて、それはわかりません。ですが何にせよ、我々がこれを持っているとローマに知れたら、クルセイドが発動しかねない代物です。 正直申しまして、個人的には厄介払いができたと思っていますよ。
Ah, excellent. Just what we needed. Another crusade. People screaming Deus Vult heretics over freaking Alexander Anderson jumping in just to slay all of everybody.
そう。じゃあ遠慮なくいただくわね。私もバチカンは嫌いだけど、いくらあの連中が野蛮だからって、今のドイツにはおいそれと手を出せないでしょうし。
The current circumstances wouldn't allow it. Although the Vatican was an independent nation, they couldn't ignore their position within Italy. A German alliance with their host country was more likely with every passing day. Thus, no matter how heinous and heretical the relic was, they couldn't do much against the Ahnenerbe institution, which was now a national organization. The woman, seemingly pleased with that truth, made a wicked smile, like that of a witch with a grudge for Rome.
ねえ神父様、なんだかとっても気分がいいわ。せっかくですから、今夜はこのまま私と一緒に夜のお散歩にでも出かけませんこと？
Oh, of course not. Although, to be quite honest, if you keep doing this to me, I'm going to result in killing you in a later route.
What?
Nothing.
いえ、私は。
正直、あなたにはちょっとだけ興味があるの。
She fell silent and looked at the priest.
美味しそうだし。
A few strange moments later, the man seemed to feel something, too. It made him place his hand on his chest, knit his brows, and dampened his forehead with sweat. Upon seeing him in that state, the woman made a clearly exaggerated gesture of surprise.
あら？どうしたのかしら神父様。お顔の色が優れないみたいだけど。
何でもありません。どうかお気になさらずに。
And thus he made a mental note to get payback on her in the future in a different route.
そう。なるほどね。
何か？
いえ、そういえば以前に興味深い噂を聞いたことがあったなと思ってね。なんでもルーマニアかどこかの田舎に神の声を聞ける神父様がいらっしゃったとか。噂じゃその方、こういう呪いだか信仰だかわからないような思念がまとわりついた異物。その探索がすこぶるお上手だったみたいで。察するに今風に言えばサイコメトラー、それともテレパシストってやつかしらね。つまるところ、人や物の記憶と思考が見える、読める、聞こえてくる。
Psychometry? I think that's actually the... Psychometry. Or No, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced psychometry. See, read, or hear the thoughts of memories of people and objects. I don't think... That does not have anything to do with that weird study where even, like, you can study the facial movements, eye movements, like the facial muscle movements of somebody, and you can kind of predict what they're thinking about or something like that. I'm not sure if that... I'm pretty sure that's like a... I can't tell... I cannot remember if that's like a phony study or something like that, but I remember hearing a little bit about it. How that's kind of like how some con artists can suddenly say,
I'm speaking to your relative in the future. I'm sorry, in beyond the grave,
or something like that. Or people that claim that they can read their minds.
羨ましいわ。私もこんな仕事をしているとね、その手の高性能レーダーが欲しくなるわよ。ね、神父様。あなたの知人にそういう方はいらっしゃいません？
The priest looked away from the woman's inquisitive gaze and shook his head.
さて、どうですかね。私も神に仕えて長いですが、凡夫ゆえに、未だ奇跡の一端を垣間見ることもできません。それにお話を聞く限り、それはそう素晴らしいものでもないでしょ
う。まあね、よくありがちな例えだけど、自分の周囲縦横に止められないテレビとラジオがひしめいている状況かもしれないし、いつもそうだと夜も満足に眠れそうにないからね。神父様も目の下にすごいクマができていらっしゃることですし。
でもその人は幸運よ。一昔前なら問答無用で家計代に直行していたような身が今の時代に生まれたおかげで助かっている。そう考えると彼はこの時代に何らかの存在理由を持って生まれたのかもしれないわね。
ほう。例えば？
他人に同調しやすいということは他人になれるかもしれないっていうことよ。彼がその力を意に嫌っているとして彼の力を心底欲しがっている人がいるとして利害の一致がなされれば交換できる可能性はなきにしもあらず。
交換？
わかりやすく言えば脳外科移植よ。まあ今の医学じゃ無理だけど。
I'm not even entirely sure if that's possible in this day and age. No, I'm pretty sure I would have heard about it. That bears looking up after I'm done with this.
脳の回路が変な方向につながっている結果として雑音に苛まれるなら別人の頭に変えることでそれは消える。いいえ、いっそのこと魂そのものを抜き出して体丸ごと別人のものに宿るとかまるでおとぎ話ね。
I don't know. We haven't really got to that stage of soul swapping technology.
ええ、雲をつかむような話です。
ま、最後のは冗談よ。私もこんなオカルト臭い仕事をしている身だけれどそんなデタラメができる人もそれを可能にする方法もまるで聞いたことがないんだから。
文字通り絵空事ですか。
そう。ところでねえ神父様、結局最初のお話に戻るんだけれど
The strange and ominous mysteriousness. Okay, that's like 3 words that are just automatically kind of like synonyms, kind of. Strange and ominous mysteriousness. Surrounding the woman suddenly disappeared as she turned to the priest with a bright and girly smile. The sight made him chuckle. He could tell everything that she had been thinking plain as written on a piece of paper.
夜のお散歩ですか。
付き合ってくださらない？
わかりました。断ると何か根も葉もない噂を流されそうな気がしますので。
You know she might.
やあねそんなことするに決まってるじゃない。
Oh, never mind. She just Okay, she just confirmed right there. Okay, cool. The woman turned around and left the place of worship. Beyond the door was the city of Berlin, surrounded by the air of Christmas.
さあ、ほら行きましょう神父様。今夜は星が綺麗だわ。
ええ、本当に吸い込まれそうな夜空です。
The priest walked out and sighed in a voice that contained both amazement and grief.
私はね、思うのですよ。この空も、この星も、世界を余さず包んでいるのに、なぜ人は争わずにいられないのかと。もし叶うのなら、この戦争を人類最後のものにしたいと、そう願うのは滑稽ですかね。
さあ、でもあなたの望みを叶える方法があるとするならきっと一つね。
The priest gave the woman a questioning glance as she put on an impish smile and spoke in a scarily composed voice.
この戦争が永遠に終わらなければいい。そういうことよ神父様。
そうして帝都に散らばる星々は今宵運命の開口を果たす。意識せずとも抗おうともそれは定められたうねりに沿って導かれ、今宵この時この場所で出会うことは一つの必然。
Where the hell more Spine in all this?
よって
注意待ってください。走るの早いです。めちゃくちゃです。
甘ったれるなキルヒアイゼ。貴様、民間人よりも足が遅いとはどういうことだ。
しょうがないでしょ、だってあの子じゃん。
歩幅が違うんですよ。だって二人とも背が高え。
They're cheating because they got long legs. I should know because I'm quite tall myself, and I get told the same thing.
ねえねえ、ほら見て神父様。こうしていると私ってドボルザークの歌劇に出てくる妖精みたいに見えません？
とりあえず妙齢の女性が噴水の中ではしゃぐような真似はおやめなさい。みっともないですよ。
真実、今この時こそが私にとっての転換期となるだろう。なぜなら
ここにいたか、道化師が。随分とまた手の込んだ上にふざけた呼び出しをかけてくれたな。
彼が率いることになろうレギオ。その始まりが今なんだ。
Oh my.
いやあ、ようこそおいでくださいました。ハイドリヒ中将閣下。席はすでに取ってあります。共に観覧いたしましょう。
何？
そう。では。
Oh! Oh!
ちょっと
これは
なんともまた。
おかしなことになってるじゃない。
And thus the whole gang met on that fateful night.
今宵のグランギニョルを始めよう。
注意、これはどういうことです？
It's quite a bloody bit of fun, wouldn't you say? As they reached their destination, they were met with a calamity that left Beatrice speechless. She felt as though she were having a bad dream. Considering that they were seeking the criminals, it could be processed as a positive situation on their part, but the wickedness happened to be far above what anyone could have predicted. Which was perfectly reasonable. After all, who would expect to see a car get blasted away and explode in a battle between two unarmed people? The number of savages was another thing that confused them. Why were there two, and why were they fighting? As Beatrice became even more perplexed, Eleanor kept her iron-hard expression.
さて、だが見ろキルヒアイゼ。貴様はあれが誰だかわかるか？
誰って？
The girl's superior slightly raised her chin to point at a tall man clad in the first-class military uniform at the other end of the alley. At a closer look, there also seemed to be another man standing beside him. Even from afar, the two seemed quite handsome, but their overall impressions were both completely different and strangely similar. Beatrice couldn't word it well, but she felt as though she were looking at characters from picture books. Ones that made chills go down her spine. They were...
ラインハルト・トリスタン・オイゲン・ハイドリヒ中将。彼がゲシュタポ長官閣下殿よ。
本当ですか？
Yup.
ああ。そしてその隣にいるのはおそらく。
The other man seemed as thin as a shadow graph. Though they could both see him there, for some reason they couldn't perceive his visage.
誰です？
いや、それはいい。ともかく事情は知らんが、ここに中将閣下がおられる以上やるべきことは一つだ。狂った族から閣下のお身柄を守らねばならん。見る限りここに居合わせた軍卒は貴様と私の二人であれば、ゲスタポの仕事に介入した越権行為にも大義が立つ。
He was right. Beatrice nodded with full respect for Eleanor and the venerable path she walked.
ですね。あの暴れてる二人、誰だか知りませんが危なすぎます。
That's an understatement.
生意気にも一発に鼻が利くか。ならばついでに教えてやる。 ああいった手合いには
Gonna pull out your sword?
銃よりもこいつだ。
Eleanor smiled for the first time in a long while, and as if to praise her subordinate's resolve, she unsheathed the sword at her waist.
叩き切り
Oh!
して痛みと恐怖を植え付ける。銃とはなキルヒアイゼン。向けられても存外に怖くないものなのだよ。
That is so fucking cool!
はい。
The woman saw her enemies and silently proclaimed she would join the battle. The cool, brave, and knightly posture invigorated Beatrice so much she forgot her fear.
時に貴様、実戦は初めて。
はい。でも大丈夫です。
At her superior's side, the girl could fight fearlessly and with no hesitation. Ever since she took a position at the army, she dedicated her blade to the fatherland, its people, blood, glory, and victory.
そう願いたいな。私の家も貴様の家も元を正せば起死回帰。武門に生まれた以上、殺すことも殺されることも躊躇は無用。行くぞ。
はい。リーダさん、あなたは隠れていてください。
Beatrice kicked the ground and, with lightning speed, broke into the hurricane-like violence surrounding the scoundrels. Howdy! Her first attack was deflected. She took the savage's counterattack with the middle part of her blade. The impact was great enough to send her flying backwards, but she was able to hold her ground by lodging into the earth with her army boots. The violence and vehemence of the attack made her feel as though her opponent wasn't even human.
なんだてめえ、どこから湧いて出やがって。
The crimson eyes on his ivory face released a hot demonic light. As unbelievable as it was, he didn't have a weapon. The man deflected her blade with nothing but his bare hands. The stench of blood and beast made it quite obvious that he was barely human. With just a single exchange of attacks, Beatrice instantly knew he was a true murderer and no friend to the ordinary. However, that was exactly why she couldn't back out. Succumbing to someone so vile was the opposite of what a true knight would do.
そこな強賊。おとなしくバクにつきなさい。私はベアトリス・バルトルート・フォン・キルヒアイゼン。抵抗するなら手足の一二本は叩き落とす。
The severe and solemn scolding made the man wind his eyes and look slightly confused at first, but then his shoulders began to shake and his mouth formed a wicked smile, which was followed by a cackle just as dark.
言うねえ、こりゃ面白い。貴族の嬢ちゃんが勇ましいこった。こんな細っけえ体でよ、俺とやれるとでも思ってんのか。組み敷いて串刺してよがらせて、わめかせて叫ばせてクズみてえにばらまいてやれ。
Two things. First off, she's kind of, I'm pretty sure she's already taken, and second, you could at least take her out to dinner first. An avalanche of thick bloodlust came all over her. The wickedness clogged her nose, clouded her vision, and made her oxygen-deprived limbs go numb. The very truth that such a man existed tried her perception of the world. And that was exactly why she couldn't allow him to draw a breath of their human world any longer. Beatrice had no doubt in her heart.
なんてゲス。お前には救いがない。
おう、そんなもんは生まれてこの方。ただの一辺だって感じたことありゃしねえよ。ほら、気がや嬢ちゃん。人の喧嘩にアホな横やり入れやがって。そういう真似すりゃどんなもんやか教えてやる。
Please show me Eleanor vs. Schreiber.
言われなくても。
As the killer beckoned her, Beatrice fixed her posture and took a step forward. Being a soldier, the girl had things she needed to protect.
教えてやるのはこっちの方だ。
Her angered roar was followed by an earnest thrust. Deflection, evasion, or a follow-up attack. Unlike the momentary first exchange, this one was building up to be a true battle to the death. Beatrice fearlessly faced his violence, swearing not to let it swallow her, and the justice of the path she walked. And...
ああ、なんだよ、つまんない。せっかく盛り上がりかけてたのに。これじゃあ消化不良もいいとこじゃないか。
The other Valkyrie approached the second villain.
おい貴様なんだ
Unlike Beatrice, she wasn't angry. The woman's gaze as she examined the being before her was as cool and grim as ice. It was as though she were trying to gauge how best to deal with the beast.
男か女か生はどちらだ何者だ
The woman knew full well that it wasn't the dainty girl it appeared to be. The being was covered in a whirlwind of decay that could almost be described as a dress weaved from bloody mist. The pure smile was but a thin layer, hiding a chaos of hatred, resentment, and indignation. Eleanor didn't even have to remove the mask to feel the pure madness underneath. It was practically boiling and seeping through. The amount of people this thing killed was several times greater than that of Beatrice's opponent. Eleanor easily understood that this one was far more dangerous than the other. Thus,
どっちでもないよ見るかいほら
okay. The vast emptiness under the being's raised skirt had no effect on Eleanor's composure. She had a hunch that it wouldn't be a pretty sight ever since she saw the dress-clad monster.
だからお姉さんがどっちでも愛してあげるよどうする
なるほどつまらん哲学を持っているようだな汚らわしい
It was just as she feared, and that was the reason why she couldn't tolerate the being.
エレオノーレ・フォン・ビッテンブルグだかかってこい狂犬テートを腐らすウジ虫切り殺した後燻蒸消毒してくれる
Oh boy. It was a spawn of the city's Stygian darkness. Eleanor couldn't stomach the environment that could give birth to such beasts. The fatherland lost in the previous war, and as such hopeless failures covered it like a thin cloud. The woman planned to destroy the root of this problem and remove the darkness with the light of victory. That was her role, and venerable mission as a Knight of the Reich.
殺す殺す僕を殺すまたそうやってできないこと言うやつがさ嫌いなんだよ誰が誰を殺すんだ言ってみろ
Okay.
私が貴様を思い知れ
Failures such as this thing had no place in the strong fatherland envisioned by Eleanor. The ghost left behind by the defeatists had to perish. Fucking hell, man! You're not gonna hear me complain, holy fuck!
On that holy night, 2 deadly battles shook Berlin to its core. Flying sparks and shouts of life.
The dance between the beasts and the Valkyries left no space for anyone else.
呆れたとんでもない坊やたちねあれ2人とも半分人間やめちゃってるわよ
Oh yeah, I forgot you were here. The woman watching the clash from afar voiced her slight astonishment. She expressed true wonder and a certain kind of praise, but strangely enough, showed little fear. The priest accompanying her spoke in an inquisitive voice, as if to know more of her impression.
つまりあの女性将校たちの分が悪いと
そうね彼女たちも非凡ではあるようだけどたまにいるのよああいうのが武道も魔道も知らないのに環境で生み出される人間獣言葉遊びをすれば下道ってやつね見る限り小さい坊やが9点大きい坊やが7点赤毛の軍人さんはまともだけど鍛え方が半端ないようだから同じく7点金髪のお嬢ちゃんは5点というところかしらジリギンね
Damn.
でも他にやりようがない組み合わせを逆にしたら金髪のお嬢ちゃんが真っ先に死んでしまうわそうなったら最悪2対1の展開だし
True. Very true.
赤毛の軍人さんもそれは分かっているみたいだけど自分たちが2人がかりで攻めるのは 主義に反するってことなのかしら。だったらいっそ逃げちゃえばいいものを、そうもできないのが騎士道精神。泣けてくるわね。手詰まりじゃない。
Her tone as she commented on and analyzed the fight was nonchalant and amused. It was almost as if this woman wasn't aware that if she was right, she was in trouble as well. Or maybe she was aware, but had reason to act as though it didn't matter.
ならば、あなたが女性をして差し上げればよいのでは？
私が？なんで？っていうか、一体どうやって？
いえ、なんとなく。あなたなら介入できそうな気がしたので。
Her straightforward question made him act slightly evasive. Certain truths were reaching his eyes and ears, but even if the other party was aware of it, he couldn't be too overt about his ability. The priest lacked the courage to speak out. His desire was to silently wither like a flower in the wilderness. The man was always prepared to flee and had a strong inclination to let sleeping dogs lie in his life.
しかし、そうなると困りましたね。軍卒とはいえ女性の危機です。私で何かの役に立つなら手助けをしたいところです
が。やめた方がいいわよ。だってあなたマイナス10点。
Ouch. You're just adding fuel to the fire, Rusalka.
ついでに言うと、あっちで呆然としている青髪のお嬢さんは平々凡々な1点ね。どうしようもないわよ。
ならば。
Seemingly irked by the woman's irresponsible attitude, the priest slightly raised his chin to point out another direction. Two silhouettes were standing there. Even with his eyes and ears, for some reason, he couldn't describe those two beings. Thus, he wished to know what she thought of them.
あちらの御人たちはどうなんです？気づいていなかったのですか？あれはおそらくゲシュタポ長官閣下殿に宣伝宰相殿の隠した。彼らならばどうなのです？
The response to that question was strange and far beyond what he expected. As if her soul had been just torn away from her, the woman shook in clear shock, only pitiful gibberish escaping her lips. What did she see? What did she feel? What did they look like in the eyes of a witch? Trifa's uncontainable curiosity surpassed even his fear.
どうしました？シュベーゲリーさん。
嘘よ。そのことはありえるはずか。どうしてなんで
Her composure, which was present even when she analyzed the two murderers, shattered like nothing, as though now she was faced by real monsters of another world.
信じられない。ふざけてる。認めないわ。なんであんなものがこの世にいるのよ。
Her shriek was a sure sign that the night was only just beginning.
どうです？なかなか興味深い催しでしょう。双方ともにある意味人の極限だ。
The vehemence of the women and the madness of the beasts. Paying little mind to it, and as if enveloping them all, Karl Kraft continued talking with a mysterious smile on his lips. His song-like tone made him seem like a musician playing at an opera.
やはりこの国の人材は面白い。ふらりと外に出ただけであのようなものらに会ってしまう。これがあなたにとって無料の慰めとなれば幸いだが、感想をお聞きしてもよろしいか？
Reinhardt was unable to answer at first. However, there was one thing he wanted the man to know.
道化師。いや、K が何者であろうと言っておくが、私はな、そう大した男ではない。
He saw the jester-like man as a person who had long transcended the realm of merely odd, an amalgam of indescribable absurdity. He could feel it not be by reason, but by heart. Thus, Reinhard Heydrich believed he was not interesting enough to be worthy of the Phantom's interaction. After all,
昔から加減というものができんのだ。故に、なんであれ真摯に取り組み、結果としていつの間にか今の地位についていただけ。まるで止まることのない車と同じだ。性能がどうであれ、休まず走り続けていれば、世界の一周や二周は誰でも回れる。K が私に何を感じているかは預かり知らんが、つまるところ、ラインハルト・ハイドリヒなど、そんなものだ。娯楽が欲しければ、他に面白いものは5万といいよ。そちらに行け。
For better or for worse, he was in no way above the common man. His own evaluation of himself was based in neither humility nor conceit, but in solemn realism. Being a person with nothing special to him, he could do nothing but trifling acts. Even if this man expected nothing more, that truth would not change. Reinhard was a normal man, and he knew that to be true better than anyone. After all, nothing in this world ever left him astonished. He was already at peace with the resignation overwhelming his heart, yet the man before him continued smiling, subtly shaking his head.
これはまた、あなたに倒壊など似合わない。私がまだこんなものではないと言っても気は変わらぬか。
何？
The swindler spoke more nonsense. It was almost as though he implied that all of the despair, disappointment, and limits Reinhardt set upon himself were nothing but illusions.
中将閣下、あなたは加減ができぬとおっしゃった。止まることができぬとも。しかし、では聞かせていただく。あなたは本気を出していたか、走るつもりで歩いてはいなかったか。
どういう意味だ？
言葉通りそのままに。卵を割るがごとき所業に獅子は牙と爪を使ったか。地を這う虫との競争に鷹は翼を使ったか。あなたのおっしゃる加減ができずに歩いた道とは一体どこにある道だ。私には見えない。見たこともない。先ほど車を比喩に出したが、ではこう言わせていただこう。大陸を飛び越え、海の向こうにある敵国を破壊できる新型爆弾、あるいは宇宙へ飛び立つそれでもいい。その燃料と内燃機関を持ちながら、周りが公道だからという理由で一般車両に乗せ走っている。つもりになっている。それがあなただ。違うかな。そろそろお認めなさるがいい。あなたは本気など出していない。加減ができぬ性分ゆえに、そうしなければ病も持たない人と世界に生んでいるのだ。
Still kind of, afraid at the possibility of Reinhardt at his full potential. That'd be terrifying.
バカ。
The mutter escaping his lips was slightly cracked in tone.
K の古代妄想は一体どこまで広がっていく？爆弾の燃料と内燃機関だと？私がそんなものを積んでいたら、とうにこの国は怪人と化している。
Reinhard Heydrich claimed to be an ever-running automobile that knew no restraint. That was all there could have been to a man as boring as himself, and as such, this trite world surrounding him was, if anything, the proof of his limit. He was running for so long, and yet it was as though he had never moved from his initial position. Not once in his life had Reinhard gotten to feel the sense of accomplishment.
ですから、なぜそうしないのかと問うている。
Oh! Those words filled his heart like poisonous mercury. The sensation urged him to destroy and love. The tempting echo of a sweet ecstasy.
この国がお好きですか？慈しんでおられますか？友人、妻、恋人、家族、部下に上官、市政のもろもろ。あなたが土台そんなものを尊きよるべとするなどありえない。なぜならば。
Oh, aye, for what he really wished for was to create the promised land of his destructive embrace.
His consciousness began to weave that perception of himself. It was an unknown, delusional longing leaking out of his subconsciousness. At the same time, it was a feeling everyone felt in their infancy, one craving the preposterous and impossible. Self-consolation through thought, the demolition of reality, the desire within his heart was all but... no. Instead, he merely wished to...
Karl Kraft.
Reinhardt took a step forward and cut the swindler's words short. He could not yet quite grasp the whole truth of his soul, the shape of the prayer etched onto his heart. He didn't comprehend what he believed in, wished for, or sought, and yet he felt it. It was a strange sensation, burning his chest ever since he met the man. The unexplainable, incomprehensible emotion, one that he must have experienced countless times before. Anger, irritation, and despair coming from the fact he knew what would happen next, accompanied by ridicule and a boundless sense of emptiness. The craving to destroy it all, which was why...
いい加減に口をつぐめ。初めて会った時に言ったはずだ。K が国家に害をなすなら許さんとな。
The passion he had poured into his fatherland, subordinates, and everything else he loved could not be proven true if he refused to embrace it.
もしこれ以上くだらんたわごとを抜かすならその口二度と開けぬようにしてくれるぞ。
Giving in to impulse, Reinhardt resumed walking while Karl Kraft moved to the side with the same smile on his face.
おやおや、これはこれは。ですが閣下、最後にもう一つだけ。この世の黄金律の一形態にピラミッドというものがありましょう。その頂点は誰も横におらぬということ。あなたはそういうお方です。ご自覚なさるがよろしいか。
くだらんな。
Indeed, his words meant little. Reinhardt's opinion of himself as a lowly individual had not wavered, and as such...
K の言うことは何もわからん。上も乾きも私は自覚などしていない。しかしなぜだろうな。不明だが私
He craved to embrace all creation until it choked.
この者たちをねじ伏せたくて仕方がないのだ。
ではご随意に。
Oh boy! As if congratulating Reinhardt for the path he chose, Karl Kraft did a graceful bow.
Doke.
お下がりください、中将閣下。危険です。
どけと言った。
What seemed like a weak swing of his arm threw Eleanor away like a rag doll. Exposed to the sight, even the blood-clad maddened beast stopped dead in its tracks.
どうした狂犬。なぜ止まる。
Oh. The savage looked up to witness something that filled even him with terror. With his sense of reason gone, Wolfgang Schreiber's mind was like that of an animal, and that was exactly why the sight petrified him. His instincts screamed that Reinhardt wasn't a normal opponent. The very thought of winning against him felt absurd.
その 踏んでいるだろう。ならばいるまい。
Uh-oh. Reinhard forced a... Okay, Reinhard forced a finger into the eye of the beast and raised it by the socket. Schreiber's brain secreted ridiculous amounts of chemicals that made him insensitive to pain, but the atrocity he was experiencing was nonetheless painful enough to make him scream. Discarded like a doll, Schreiber rolled across the ground, unable to tell which way was up. He might not have weighed all that much, but the feat wasn't one that should have been accomplishable by a single finger. Undeniable in absolute dominance and subjugation, everyone exposed to it lost their breath.
そんな
何ですかあ
そりゃこんなの
Oh. Wilhelm, run! The only exception was the shadowy swindler, to whom the sight seemed thoroughly pleasing.
引け下がるんだキルフィアイズ
Eleanor's pain scream failed to reach the girl in time for her to avoid being thrown to the side. And so only one of them was left.
なんだよてめえは。
Astonished and terrified, Wilhelm stood before the golden destruction. He too was completely stripped of any will to fight. The eyes looking down on him seemed to come from the high heavens, but the voice that fell upon his terrified ears was strangely emotional for someone speaking to the equivalent of an ant.
何者でもない。貴様は何だ。
あ？俺は。
Wilhelm failed to string a proper sentence, as if having forgotten who he was, and only released sounds that seemed both sorrowful and joyous. Soon enough, he came to a certain realization. The man before him was an infant, a freshly born transcendent who had experienced unimaginable growth. Any who came in contact with his first cry were pulverized, turned into dust, and rendered unable to return to their former selves. However, for some reason, Wilhelm felt that to be a blessing rather than a curse.
血を好むのか、それとも忌むのか。まずは己の血を顧みろ。
A fist that crashed into Wilhelm's stomach reduced his internal organs to mush, scattering his bones and ending his life. The strike marked the beginning of his second life of blissful strife as a member of the hellish Legion of Gold. While painfully drowning in a sea of his own bloody vomit, Wilhelm felt love, pleasure, and elation so true it almost made him climax. Wow. Damn. The Mercury's shadow, observing the sight, grinned, expressing his great joy from the distant, unknown emptiness of the Empyrean. Ooh. Lisa could do nothing else but embrace herself and tremble before the sudden eruption of Gold's valor.
どうやら型がついたようですが。しかしこれは果たして助かったと言えるのでしょうか。
No. Trifa felt as though he might have been luckier had he actually been killed today, as someone of no consequence. That sentiment of his wasn't unreasonable in the least.
ラインハルトハイドリー
Anna Schwadlin instinctually understood that she never should have met him. Her fate was sealed just by virtue of being here, and there was no escaping it now. As if to confirm it, Reinhard Heydrich gave the two soldiers an order.
そこの二人。
なんでありますか、中将閣下。
Compared to Schreiber and Wilhelm, the women seemed to be slightly better off. The two somehow stood up and looked back at the tall man.
あちらにいる神父と女二人をゲシュタポへ連れて行け。
しかし閣下、それは。
二度言わせるな。今すぐにだ。
Okay.
かしこまりました。行くぞキルヒアイズ。
ですがあの二人はどうするのです？国家反逆の。
ケイラの知るところではない。私が戻るまで神父たちを拘束している。
はっ、エレオノーレ・フォン・ビッテンブルグであります。
ケイラ二人、移動願いを出しておけ。ゲシュタポへ来い。
Ooh. At that moment, the two felt as though Reinhardt's blue eyes were glittering in gold.
そんな。
わかったか。では行け。
They didn't know his intentions, but couldn't talk back against an order. They dragged their injured bodies and, as they were told, arrested Trifa and the woman before hurriedly leaving the place. As the night became silent once again, Karl Kraft began clapping at Reinhardt, who was still shaking from the newfound emotions that surged within him.
さて、おそらくは生まれて初めて振るったであろう手加減の薄い暴力の味はいかがでしたか、中将殿。
I'm still shaking.
たとえあなたが否定しようと、私には見える、感じられる。その魂が歓喜に打ち震えていることを。
だからなんで私があんたたちに連行されなきゃいけないのよ。
Sorry.
冗談じゃないわ。話しなさいよ。
Not like you got much choice in the matter, Rusalka.
ごちゃごちゃ抜かすな。大体貴様ら、なぜあんなところにいたのか言ってみろ。
あのね、市民が市外歩いて何が悪いって言うのよ、バカチン。それに私だってあんたらと同じ。
まあまあ、一つ落ち着いて。ここはおとなしく言うことを聞いておきましょう。
After the event, the people taken to the Gestapo's offices exchanged complaints as anxiety ate them from within. The shock from seeing something so far out of the ordinary was still with them, but their mental states were already stable enough for them to speak.
申し訳ありませんでした、神父様。それにリザさんもこんなことになってしまって。
ああ、いいのよ、平気。まさかいきなり処刑されるわけでもないでしょうし。
そうですよね。だといいんですけど。
After all, the Gestapo was infamous all over the country for giving the death penalty for mere suspicion. The amount of people who left this building alive was below a tenth of those who entered. Previously, they could have easily processed that information as simple gossip, but such optimism wouldn't work now, for they just witnessed what kind of person the top of this division truly was. As if speaking everyone's worries, Anna Schwaglin raised a shrill voice.
バカ。あんたら本当に何も分かってないんだから。絶対後悔するよ。知らないんだから。
まったく、騒がしい女だ。傷に響く。
あ、そうだ、注意。大丈夫ですか？思い切り殴られたみたいですけど。
ああ、問題ない。腕が折れたが、むしろこの程度で済んだのが僥幸と言うべきかもしれん。
You... fucking hell! You took a full force hit from Reinhardt and all you got is a broken arm. You should be very grateful. Holy fuck! Beatrice was clearly the one who suffered the least damage, and though she was aware of that truth, the dark premonition within her heart prevented her from feeling she was lucky. As if having read her mind, Trifa lowered his voice, sounding a silent mutter as though talking to himself.
しかし、噂には聞いていましたが、それ以上に凄まじいですね。ハイドリヒ中将、あれではまるで。
まるで？何かしら、神父様。
いえ、その、何と申しますか。
Telepathy and psychonometry. Oh, psychonometry. My bad. Wait. Wasn't it psychometry earlier?
Actually, psychonometry sounds more realistic. The power within Trifa's brain allowed him to read the minds and memories of people. However, he was unable to perceive even a bit of the thoughts within Reinhardt and Karl Croft. As much as the truth scared him, Trifa was overcome with a certain idea. He could not help wishing to know what they were, for they might prove to be the ones to finally free him from his torture. It was far too ominous to be called a hope, but the overwhelming charisma of his might made the priest want to cling to it. As a self-admitted common man, he could not look away from the two beings of such superiority. Trifa felt as though he were dazzled by the shine of pure gold. But at the same time, that glitter felt like being bewitched by the devil.
なんか暗を立ち込めてきますよ、私の青春。ゲスタポ勤務になるなんて、父上と母上になんて言おう。
What's that, honey? You're killing people at such a young age? Oh my god, she's growing up. Harry, get over here, she's killing people. What?
For better or for worse, she had no choice but to let herself go with the flow, regardless of what kind of future it would lead her to. Everyone felt the same way. It was their way of dealing with the destructive reality that would surely come for them sooner or later. Oh yeah.
怒りの日、終末の時、天地万物は怪人と化し、ダビデとシビラの予言のごとくに砕け散る。たとえどれほどの旋律が待ち受けようとも、審判者が来たり、あまねくすべて厳しく正され、一つ余さず燃え去り、消える。
This music.
そう、かの日こそ。怒りの日、来たれ。
Oh,
くだらん歌だ。何をそんなに浮かれている。
oh, I see the background. The beast and the snake.
さあ、なぜでしょうかな。ただ私の常識では、新たな生命の誕生に立ち会った際、ことほぐものだと心得ておりますので。
今の歌がか。週末のレクイエムに祝福されて生まれるなど、もしそんなものがいるとしたら。
何です？
呪われた怪物だ。それは最初から生まれてきてはならぬものであったのだろうよ。
I don't think I've heard this one yet. What's the name of it so I can listen to this, please?
ですがこうして生まれた以上、彼の本能を止める権利など誰にもない。どうするのか、どうされるのか、何を思い、何をなし、何を見て、何を感じる。物苦しいほど気になって仕方ない。私はそれを常におそばで第一に聞かせてほしい。
そうだな。ではまず差し当たってこの者たち K の好きにしてみるがいい。生かすも殺すも怪しげな魔術とやらの虜にするのも K ならいかようにも料理できよ
う。御意。ではそこの者ども。
Oh.
「お前たちは今これより我と我が友カール・クラフトとラインハルト・ハイドリヒのしもべとなれ。満たされぬのだろう、殺したいのだろう。その力を与えてやる。呪われ汚れた生命にもだえんばかりの怪と越真なる燃焼を約束する。血も肉も骨も髄も霊も心も魂も焦がし燃やし焚けるがいい。黄金の獣がその身に有する爪と牙になるがいい。ジークハイ
ジークハイルジークハイルビクトリア
Thus was the inauguration of the demonic army that would grow to be known as the Obsidian Round Table. This was a story of their dawn. Gold and Mercury, the Beast and the Serpent, were the two leaders of the Order. Both devilish and godlike at the same time, they formed a friendship and created a bond that could not be comprehended by common men. It was not to be forgotten that none could match them as long as they were together. They would remain undefeated even if the universe itself were torn apart. Thus, if anyone wished to overpower them, they would have to begin by separating one from the other. Though that too would doubtless prove to be a trial like no other. As long as the eternal ghetto of foreknowledge was intact, all would only recur. Therefore, they restlessly awaited the day of wrath. Holy fuck. So that was D. Morgendamerum. I really wish I could do better pronunciations of other languages. I know I'm abysmal with this sort of thing. Alright, so we've completed that. So next is Verfaulender Segen. God damn it, I cannot pronounce it. I'm so sorry. Well, that one already just tells me that it's going to be absolutely just happy roses and happy little daisies and all that good, happy, great, fantastic. Let's go back and I can kind of enjoy that one little piece of artwork that we got of our. Actually, kind of I want to see what everybody looks like again. Quite a lot here. Oh, favorite. Ah, there we go. Got the lovely ladies. All right, that is definitely going to be a thumbnail. This whole fucking thing is just one gigantic thumbnail. Anyway, so that answered my question on how they all met. Still, I'm wondering if we're going to get like a slight origin story involving Spine. I know he's like one of the weaker members of the Obsidian Table, but I still have a couple questions concerning him. But this did answer most of my questions about how some of these members met and their relationships with each other. As well as how the fuck even Schreiber and Wilhelm even got into the Obsidian Table. And that certainly did answer my question. Oh, that actually answered a lot of my questions. So, off the bat, thank you very much for that, DS Irae. And we will continue this in the next extra story with a name that I can't pronounce. But anyway, thanks you. That was... This novel does a good job making me, like, just feel a lot of things. Then also being able to see Reinhard actually overwhelm everybody and just... I imagine that entire little confrontation between him just knocking everybody the fuck out probably didn't even take 5 seconds. If even a second. But damn. Well, can't wait to see what's going to happen in the next one. So, that's pretty much, that is obviously where I'm going to end it. And if you all like this, be sure to let me know. And thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you guys. Actually, who knows? This could actually be... You know what? This seems like a pretty good thumbnail. No, I think I'll just go and stick with my original idea. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all in the next video. Hello there everybody, subordinates 2 here, and if you like this video, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. And hey, if you guys like my content, then maybe you'd like to check out another channel who I think deserves equal attention. So click that nightmare emblem and check out that channel, or go to the links in the description down below. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.